So we are going to look at glitch bytes. I don't read the 0x before the name. Oh, good, good. Glitch bytes right here. So I feel better about just calling it glitch byte. Um, Rust to OCaml translator. Uh, quick make you mod. All right, I'll mod you. Okay, okay. We'll mod Leo real quick. Let's see. I always forget how to do this. I think the mod command's the easiest way if I remember right. /mod Leo Stera. I don't really have any other mods besides that might have worked. I don't have any other mods besides Dylan's girlfriend is my mod. Bestie mod, Justine. Okay, anyway. Oh, look at that. Absolutely. You've got all of it. You just wanted emote access. Is that what you needed, Leo? Cool story, Bob. Nice. Okay, so we are looking at glitch bytes Rust to OCaml translator. It is pretty freaking obvious what that does. And we're going to see where the project is at and maybe see if I can figure out how I could possibly contribute to this. There are two beautiful people that have worked on this so far. This is, I believe, a real picture of Glitchbyte. That's actually what he looks like. And Amit, who's regularly in this chat, for better or for worse. Just kidding. It's for better. It's for better, Amit. And so let's clone this and start going through the code and see WTF is going on. Let's see. Code. I know how to do this. I can copy things. For a second, I thought I didn't start the recording, and I did that whole intro for nothing, for no reason. Okay. Let's see. That's a little Rust session. Yeah, this one looks good. We can use this for OCaml. All right. Nice. We're so good at this. So let's use the best build tool there is, also known as Poly, to build this real quick and see what happens. Can we ban me just because it's Friday? Oh dear, that's funny. It's a semi meme tool that I'm making, Glitch. Oh, that's really good, Leo. It should be a parrot. That's a really good thing. It's also a relationship thing. All right. Let's see. So we got some warnings, but we built. Okay, good to know. Good to know that it builds. Always good to know before you start that the thing you're looking at actually does build. Okay. Love this. One file win. How long is this one file? 190 lines so far. Okay, this is good. Let me also look at this little cargo toml real quick. Looks good. It's mostly enums and impl blocks. Love me some good Rust enums. Okay, so it looks like this is just a lib file, right? Like I don't see. Oh no, there's a main. There is a main. There it is. Okay. I was like, I don't see the binary. I could have just searched for main. Okay, so we start with a file name, mtrs in this case, and we open that file. Very good. We get the source into a string. Okay, like it. And then we sinfully parse the file. And can we ban wrong? Self still did it wrong. Poor me. Right. Okay. Nice. That makes sense. Okay, so let's test this out really quick. Let's see. Because I'm sure it's like completely ready. So in this case, well, I can run it anywhere if I install it, right? Can I do this and just run it wherever I want? You just do cargo run, yeah. Who doesn't want global binaries, you know? I mean, just love global binaries for some reason. Everywhere. Okay, very cool. Let's just get a new window here. And we will... Global binaries is what Nix was about. This is true. Symlinked, wherever you actually need them. Okay. I don't know. Some people I think are like, you don't need to worry about glitch. Don't worry about it. I don't know if I know what Nix is. No, I'm kidding. I think I'm kidding. Okay. What was I gonna do? We were going to try to compile something with Rust. I mean, you know what I mean. We're going to take some Rust and move it to OCaml. Do I have any simple Rust things? I should have some simple Rust things somewhere. Rust examples. Okay. This doesn't look good. Do I have like... I thought I had like a learn Rust thing in here. Why am I not... I'm not seeing it. Where did I put that? I'm confused. It's not... Yeah, I could do new hello world. I just wanted to do my own code, but now it wasn't supposed to take this long. I was just supposed to be like, oh yeah, it's right here. And now I'm just like hung up on it. That's all. Okay. What's this do? Not a whole lot. Okay. I thought I was gonna be really cool. I wasn't. Okay, here we go. So essentially we should be able to go in here. We're going to move main rs to empty.rs, right? And then we are going to cat that so we know what it looks like in Rust. Okay, very good. And then we should be able to just call Rust to OCaml here, and we get a not implemented. Okay, we're nice. Love it. Not yet implemented. Okay, very good. Well, that was a little anticlimactic, but you know, it's not Glitch's fault. It's just the way I set this up. It looks like I haven't missed much. Purplish. That's probably fair to say at any point in the stream, actually. Yeah, guess I didn't miss very much. Yeah, not so much. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. Okay, so is this a crate, I'm guessing? This little sin thing is a crate. Sin is a parsing library for parsing a stream of Rust tokens into a syntax tree. Okay, that makes sense. So we get a syntax tree from sin, and then yeah, we don't know if I'm actually going to do anything. You've been going line by line in this file and making sure each type of expression translates right. Of course, it opened in the wrong effing window. Let's move it over here. Okay. Very nice. That makes sense. So those constants with integers will translate, right? Hey, Dylan, what's up? So if we took, yeah, that sounds reasonable, Ron. So if we took everything above the line that you said, like, does this all like go over to OCaml, or did you just give me an arbitrary line number? You also have it translating const assignments to other const defs. Okay. Arbitrary line number. Okay, good deal. No worries. Just making sure I understand. So ideally, if I had, like, if we just wrote a little Rust thing, we'll go into our hello world and just mess with our empty RS. And if we just had a little pub const num equals 1 here, traversing the Rust AST has been so fun. Yeah. Hey, Colgus, what's up? Coming in with that third. It's very important. I haven't looked at this in a while. Let's look at something important real quick. Quick break. Look at something important. Why does it keep opening over there? I don't want it to open up over there. This one. Dang. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Purplish, pretty consistent. Pretty consistently redeeming places. Okay. All right. So possibly if we say pub const num 1, we could get somewhere. I can't remember. Do we have to define the type on a num? So do I need to say this is like a U8 or whatever? I can't remember right now. We'll do it with that. Nice. Yeah, constants require type def. Yeah. Let name num tie some U8 value some literal number 1. Okay, very cool. We are looking at GlitchBytes Rust to OCaml project, which is a work in progress. And it is exactly this right here. Okay, so obviously this is not like OCaml code. right? This is just the syntax tree for what you would eventually turn into OCaml code. Unless I really don't know OCaml, and this is just like correct OCaml code. Everything I know about OCaml is a lie. That is how you write OCaml. You just write it as an AST. Wouldn't that be great? Okay. Right. That's just the Rust AST. Oh, right. This is still all the Rust types. Yep. Okay. Cool. So that's where we're at. Good to know. Okay. So we have syntax items into iter, and then we do a little flat map of Rust item to OCaml item, which I'm gonna guess is like our main logic here. And then we collect it into a little vec, and then we're printing the syntax items out, which is what we just saw there. And then we have OCaml statement syntax items, write OCaml to ML file. Okay. Oh, we have an ML right here. And right now, this is that. Okay. So you're actually, you already did that part too. So you are doing this piecemeal where you're generating the OCaml code already for these basic constants. Okay. How about that? Reading source code. Yeah, I got it, dude. I got it, Amit. Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. I'm slow, you know, I'm a little slow. So I process things very slowly. I go slow and deep. Some people like it quick and shallow. It's just not how I do it. Okay, leave that there. So we're gonna match item const, generate a little item const struct, I would say, and or enum, and let's see. Rond. Okay, let's just look at this little. Okay, pub enum item. We've got a const, we've got an enum, we've got an extern crate. Oh, this is from sen. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is a sen type. Got it. Okay. So that's a sen type. Hold on a second. Rust Analyzer has to really figure out all the sen. Rust Analyzer's getting real sinful right now. Okay. Sen item. Yeah. And then item const. I'm going to say this is, okay, it's still from sen. Okay. Good to know. Okay. So then item const, ident name, expr value, thank you, just kidding, type, and some OCaml, really leaning on sen's crate for a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, they've already done it all, right? Yeah, we're getting deep into all that right now. Your enums start with OCaml. Okay, cool. So we take that. Oh, I see, right. So we're matching on the item. We're saying doesn't match this. Basically, you're just destructuring for the most part here right now. And right now it's just a const. I'm getting there. I'm figuring this out. So just for constants, we're matching on those. The rest of it is just not implemented. Very cool. So that's why I got function not implemented sort of thing. And then we have an OCaml let, and because that is what we're doing for const. And let's look at our little OCaml here. Let name tie value. Very cool. And then you also have a statements, which is vec OCaml. Okay, I like it. I tried something. It didn't work. I'm going to get there. Control O. Thanks, Rond. And we've got a little format for name. Expert to OCaml expert. Let's look at this guy. We're matching on that expert. We've got a literal expert. And then we're going to do a little sum OCaml expert literal. Okay. Got it. So all the expert stuff, that's coming from Sen again. And then we're doing here. You did, Ron. You did. Why? Because you told me, you were the first. You were the first in Discord to tell me how I can go back after I do a little GD. I'm really sorry about there's quite a few religious puns here, and they're not exactly on purpose. So, just don't get offended. All right. All right. Enum, OCaml expert, literal, OCaml literal. Yeah. Good. Good. Enum, OCaml expert, literal, OCaml literal. Okay, so this is right, and we chose literal, and we're passing in an OCaml literal. Yeah, so good at this. And that is just the result of our Rust literal to OCaml literal function. Functions describe the world. That's all I can think of now whenever I say the word function because of Dylan's stream. Unbelievable. So Rust literal to OCaml literal option, OCaml literal, very good. Right? Yeah. It's pretty scary. It's a little scary. This is feeling like a cult, guys. It's really starting to feel like a cult. All right. Yeah. Yep. Okay, Rust literal to OCaml literal, and if we have a lit int, such a lit int right there, so lit. OCaml literal number. Okay, very cool. And wouldn't you know, we've got a number which has a string in it. Okay, we're good. Yeah, no, it's fair, Glitch. I mean, I could see that for him. It would be hard, especially as a content creator that's like fairly successful, right? Like, I mean, Prime's quite successful in my opinion. Even even though he doesn't do it full time, of course, but still, it would be hard because you're probably going to lose a lot of people, honestly, because a lot of people are just going to have a hard time figuring that out. Why are you looking at functional bleep? I don't know, man. I don't know why you're doing that to yourself, Rond. It's a bad choice. OCaml literal number format int. Reasonable. Okay. And then we can go back out. Don't we have another out? I was pretty sure. Pretty sure we did. There we go. And then that's where we got our number. How about it? So if it's a literal, we're going to do that. And currently we just have numbers figured out, or ints to be more specific. And then we have expr path. Hold on. I will be right back. I'm back. Okay, let me get these monitors back on. My viewers always go up when I take a break, so, you know, it's always a good plan. Once I get my face off the screen, it really makes a difference. See, I'm back, and somebody just left. I'm just kidding. Twitch viewer stats are completely effed. They're basically never right. Okay. Right, so here we go. I was just going to look at the whole expert path thing. So if we have a path expression, we have that figured out too, which is extract var from rust ast path. Okay. We have a little path. We're going to get some segments out of it. Okay. We're going to map those segments to strings. We're going to collect them. And then we are going to if let sum last. Why am I not process? Oh, right. It's if let. Yep. Sounds good. And last two lowercase. Very good. And return path. Neat. How about it? All right. And then I used Emacs keybinds. It's like, how did I get back up there? And then I realized I was using the Emacs keybind. And then we create a new path using this, which I'm guessing is just going to take a vec of strings. It will be removed in the next PR, the lowercase part. Yeah, I was wondering what is the lowercase thing about? Coding is weird. This is very true. It's a good point. Your username is making a good point. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. So yeah, I mean, I'm assuming this was necessary, but why are we lowercasing this last right here? I mean, all right. So we have lits, we have paths, but of course the lits right now is only number strings. Numbers. Okay. Oh, okay. I kind of do remember that that conversation. Yeah. Not in detail, of course. I mean, it's me we're talking about. But yeah. Okay. So then we have Rust literal to OCaml literal. I like it. And we can go back here. We can go back here. We should be able to go back enough. Or I'm just keep jumping around to the exact same places. Okay. I think this is finally where I was at. Name value type, and that's what we have there. Okay, let's go back to our main so that I can... You guys are killing me with the main not being at the bottom of the file. You guys are killing me. It's fine. Not saying my code's great. It's hurting me. Okay, it hurts. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It just hurts me. Okay. OCaml statements. Okay, so we have all of our OCaml. We have our OCaml AST, right? And then we can go to statements. Let me just make sure I understand this. Yes, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I don't mind the single file. It's just the main not being at the bottom for some reason just triggers me. That's all. It just triggers me. It's fine. Not saying it should. I'm just saying that it does. Okay. And then OCaml statement syntax items, and then write OCaml to ML file. OCaml code to string. Okay, so then you're using the to string. I don't remember. I don't remember what I said. Most things that I say in context still sound wrong. So fs write file name data expect unable to write to file. Okay, so then I just want to look at the display implementation on OCaml to see how you guys are writing your OCaml code. So we have function format self. We're gonna match a little OCaml let. We're gonna match on that tie value. And we are going to write it. Neat. For item in s.iter, write line f item Okay. Okay, cool. I like it. Now if I remember right, I don't remember seeing I don't remember seeing statements actually being created from like a, oh no, that's here. Let's see. OCaml statement syntax items. Okay. I'm getting a little confused, but it's okay. It's probably just me. Yes. Yes. We get that. And then we go up here. Okay. I think, how would I get it to actually hit this line of code? I guess that's what I'm wondering. Like, what do I write in Rust to actually get this statement? Or do we just not have anything like that yet? Well, of course we're... Oh, right. So then you have the vec of statements. And then for each thing inside of that, because it's recursive data type, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I figured it out. Okay. Lucas Eugenio, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Right. No, I got it. I figured it out. You're collecting it all into the statements, basically, right? And then you're printing those statements. And so if it's a let, that's what we've done so far. And if we want more than that, we have to now implement it. Okay, very cool. I like it. All right, 1 second. Message check. John Caro, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for the raid again. I really appreciate it. I was finally able to catch some of your stream this morning. He was doing some Rust, and it was very entertaining. I enjoyed your presence on stream. So yeah, go give John Caro a follow. Of course, I said today is OCaml day, and then like this is literally all Rust, but you know it's Rust to OCaml, right? But that's okay. What's up, Infinite? How's it going? Hope the stream went well. Okay, so let's see where we're at. We still need unary operations, binary types. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, this is using sen. Yeah, I should have probably done this. This would have made some sense. I think I pinned it. Did it get pinned? Yeah. Nice. Ian Trudell, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm Meta, by the way. Well, I kind of just kept my title the same now because it just makes it easier for me. But we're doing, I do quite a bit of Rust and OCaml stuff, or I'm starting to do OCaml. I've done a bunch of functional programming in the past. I write Clojure for my day job. It's a functional-ish language. Most people consider it functional. I'm kind of like, it does a little bit of everything. It's on JVM. It interops with Java seamlessly. So it's definitely part of it. Of like the non-functional nature of Clojure, if you will. But anyway, yeah, so Rust and functional programming is kind of what this stream is all about for the most part. And Nix is weaseled. Is that the way people say it? I'm really bad at sayings. It's found its way in. I guess it makes sense because that's what weasels do, right? Don't they get into these small spaces and just like murder small animals? It's horrible. Okay. Anyway, So I know Glitch said he's just been going through this little mod.rs. And so he has all the consts done. But he needs the unary operations. Did Java come in your 60s or your 80s? I'm not sure, dude. So we don't have unary operations done yet. Wait, why is this? Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, so I'm not. So yeah, I'm trying to think through this a little bit. I guess we could take a stab at like trying. Let's see how much time I have left. I have 45 minutes. I doubt I'm gonna do this, but we could take a stab at trying to play with this and see if I can just get like basic math like working, right? And then ostensibly we should be able to take constants and then add them together and get like a result. This should potentially work, right? So and then get that translated to OCaml. So let's see if we can figure this out at all. With me, you never really know. You never really know if I'm going to figure something out. Okay, so what we want to start with then is we're going to do this little Rust item to OCaml item thing. You'll take any contribution. Nice. Okay. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to contribute, but we'll just pretend that I can. So basically I need to probably look at the like syndocs to know like what their whole item thing is. Well, I can probably just do it in Emacs, come to think of it, because their pub enum item. Let's see what we've got in this little item enum in Syn. Yeah, no worries, Glitch. I mean, for the most part, you know, I don't know if anything I do is actually going to be helpful, but at least maybe I'll understand the project better, and we can go from there. You know, maybe I will eventually be able to help something along when I have time. All right. So we have a const, we have an enum, like it. We have an extern crate. Okay, we've got a function. We've got a foreign mod. We've got an impl. We've got a macro. I don't know. I'm not ready at all. I mean, I know what ASTs are, and that's about as much as I have dealt with ASTs, is knowing what they are. Yeah, as far as like actually messing with things. Yeah, just so you know. Impl, macro, mod, static, struct, trait, alias, type, union, use, verbatim. The Rust AST especially is a black hole. Well, Rust just has so much syntax in Rust. So I'm not surprised. It is not a simple language. Like an AST for closure would just be like, all right, think we did it. Like you could basically like, well, I mean, that's true of a lot of Lisps though, right? They're just so simple, right? The constructs of the language are so simple. There's very few things. Like you'd basically have S expressions. You'd have like the couple special forms, and then you'd have macros, and you've been done. You've been done. So it's just not really that much. Yeah, not a write a Rust. Let's just write Rust real quick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you wanted to write a Lisp and you didn't care about macros, man, that wouldn't. I don't think that would take you all that long. Because I do Lisp for my day job, it's not interesting to me to do on stream before somebody says, you should do it. You should do it. I don't want to. Okay, so we looked at all those. So I guess what I want to do is see what I come out with. And I guess this is the good part about the whole like printing the AST, right? Is like, what does it come out with when I have like the whole, when I do just a basic like plus operation, what actually happens? So let's go back to our main real quick. And I guess the only problem here is, unless I have a basic thing like Rust item to OCaml item, let me remind myself what's happening here. Like we have an item const, which becomes an OCaml let. But like, how can I just, I guess I can print this. This is what I want to do, is uncomment this, right? And then I'll have what the syntax tree looks like before it fails and says not implemented. Yeah, okay, good. So for now, I'm just going to do an early return because I already know that. I don't know if it's going to let me do this, but we'll see what happens. You're more worried about spec, yeah. Okay, so let's just start with this, and we'll see what happens. I have a feeling I'm going to be annoyed if I have to. Yeah, this makes more sense. Let me do this first. We're going to cp our little empty rs into. Why am I doing it that way? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter why I do things, right? We'll do that. And then that's me trying to go to the other window in tmux, failing. So let's just do a little cargo run. We should have empty rs right here. Oh, did I miss some chats? It's very possible. Macros is pretty simple to implement too. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I was actually talking about, I was talking about other things, but yeah, maybe you're just talking about Rust macros as well, Odie. But yeah. Okay, we got a syntax tree. We got it. All right, so items is what we care about. And sure, very fun. Okay, we've got a little tie. And we've got the path. Okay. And I see. Exciting. And that gives us you have to go all the way in just to get this effing U8. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. Oh God. Just to get that U8, you have to go in that far. All right. So let me remember what this says. All right, so we're going to change this, and we're just going to say 1 plus 2, or well, let me see. How do I want to do this? Oh yeah, we'll do this. Pub const num u8 equals 1 plus 2. Let's see what this looks like. And then we'll do a little cargo run. And we should see some things going on. Okay. All right. Seventh layer of hell. Yeah. Good times. Shebang. None. This is actually always none on Arch users' computers. Okay. Anyway. Item const attributes viz const token ident num and generics lt token params gt token none where clause none colon token colon. We got that colon token. It's there. Tie is u8. Okay. Eq token eq. Exper. We've got an exper binary. All right. An exper binary. And we have a little exper lit, which we've got a lit int token 1. And bind up add plus lit int token 2. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you'd say that of me, but you have to remember who I'm talking to, you know? Who I'm talking to? No, who you're talking to. Possibly both. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So there's our parsing. Maybe we can leave it at that for now. And now we should just be able to go in here. And we have an item const, which we've already figured that part out, right? And then I'm pretty sure what we would need is like the exper binary match statement. But let me just look again. Okay, no, I'm completely wrong. Item const, we have an ident. Okay. We have the generics. Let's see, we just care about ident, tie, and exper. Okay, so here we go. So we already have the exper value, right? And then we get into this Rust exper to OCaml exper. Of course we do. Of course we do. I know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. And then we have exper lit and exper path. Okay, so this is where we want the exper binary, right? Okay, we're so good at this. So we're just pretending to write code. This is just pretend code. And if we wanted exper binary, I think they do. I mean, this looks great. For a weekend glitch, I think this looks great. No shame. It's great. It's awesome. Okay. So our extra binary, it's an extra binary. I'm going to call it that from now on. Our exper binary, we've got a left, we've got the op, and we've got the right. Okay, so that's reasonable. We can start with this. And we can probably just say left, right, op to start with. And then we just need our little ignore everything else. And then if I knew how to type, we'd be doing a lot better. But we're going to go here. Dungeoneer3, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh. You're one of those. Glitchbyte's one of those smart ones, I think. He's one of those smart ones. He's really figured this out. Yeah, it's a good idea. Okay. So we have left, right, and up. And that's all we need. We're basically done. I think this is basically all that we needed. I think we're pretty happy. So we have the bin up add. Okay. And we have experlits. Now we already have experlits over here. So that is like already done, and we should be able to just kind of like make that work, right? So if I was just going to pretend I know what I'm doing, I could probably start with something like this. But we kind of need something for like the whole operations. Do we have an operations enum already? That's the part I don't remember already. OCaml unary operator. Look at that. Minus deref not. And it has OCaml expression in it. Okay. Let me just think about this. OCaml unary operator minus neg not. Oh, maybe we should just start with one of these instead of starting with plus, since these are already. Oh yeah, of course it's a binary operator. So he literally said unary operator, and then I started on a binary operator just right away. But that's fine. Oh yeah, here we go. So you have a binary expression right here and an or. So we could probably we'll just keep going and pretend that I meant to do this the whole time, and I didn't just like confuse myself. All right. So if we have this, for some reason it wants to format it that way. I'm gonna guess we'd probably want to do something like this. And look at this. Look at this. It's so good. Freaking expert right here. Okay. It's a crazy keyboard setup. This is how we do anon. Send doesn't have error recovery. Well, that's why you're not supposed to send infinite. Yeah, definitely a split keyboard individual. This one's 8 years old. I've been on a split keyboard for 8 years. It's good. Okay. So let's go back here. We have this beautiful exper binary. We're getting our left, right, and op. And now we actually know what we're going to do with it because I uncommented that code up there. I just already forgot what it's called. OCaml binary expression. Yeah. Okay. We're so good at this. Okay. OCaml binary expression. Okay. And this just takes what about saving right here so that Rust Analyzer might be able to actually help me here. Now I probably don't have this imported, which is why it's saying I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Binary. Gonna guess that that's what I need to do there. Okay. And what do you hate about me? What do you hate about me, Rust Analyzer? The enum is defined there. You are right about that. You are absolutely right about the enum being defined there. It's probably just because I have this not actually done yet. Okay. Okay. So we have this, and I already forgot. Does Roast Analyzer tell me what I'm supposed to be doing here? I thought it would tell me what I'm passing in, just like beautifully. Oh yeah, I actually have to say which variant I want. Gosh, freaking Rust, right? It's so pedantic. It says when you're constructing an enum variant, you actually have to say which one you want. And that's stupid. Okay. So obviously I didn't match on the op yet, but we could match on the op. So let's see. This is Rust Expert to OCaml Expert. Do we just want to do the match probably in its own little function just so that it's not this massive, because this is going to be massive. So what we probably want is we probably want another function that does that, right? Like we have a Rust literal to enum bin up. Yeah. Okay. We'll just go with it. It's not like you're under any Rust. This is going to be long. To OCaml binary. I guess I could do bin expr. Do we like bin? Do we like bin? Okay. So then this is just going to say expr is an and expr binary, and obviously I actually have to like return something there, but we'll figure that out. And we're going to want to match on our expr binary. But actually I want to match on, I'm getting there. Just give me a second. Okay. I'm almost there. We're real close. We're real close to thinking. I'm so effing close to thinking. I guess I want but I want to match actually not on the expert. I know I could do the op thing. I could do the nested match. It just feels kind of dirty. I just wish I could have all the things that I want without that. Huh. Hey, J. Cole. Hey, Bestie Mod. How's it going? Thanks for popping in. I'm sure you've been busy and stuff. I'm mostly just memeing, but it's really nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. I know you guys have been busy. Okay. So I'm probably just making this more. That's true. I did make Leandro a mod, but I might revoke that. It just depends. It depends on if you show up more often. Okay. So let's just try doing a little match. We'll just do left, right, and then if I remember correctly, if this I can like put a thing there, right? So maybe I want right, the bin op thing, which is what Amit just sent me. Yeah, someone has to do real work in this household. Unbelievable, Dylan. Just have Justine supporting all the things that you're doing. It's just unbelievable. Okay, so we have add. Okay. Variants. Okay. So then I think if I remember correctly, I can just do this, right? Or what is this? Add technically, but this has to be bin op add. Am I like completely wrong that that's how I do it? I could be. Okay. We'll just start here. We'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll let the compiler to tell me how bad I'm doing at everything in my life. So this becomes OCaml literal. I'm just trying to process how this part works. Enum, OCaml literal, number, string, and that's literal, OCaml literal, and that's because we want an expression. And so we need to have a binary variant here. And in this case, you have a box of an OCaml unary operator. Okay. Probably shouldn't have started with this. I mean, it's not that hard, but I haven't really dealt with stuff like this before. I have to think, you know? And I haven't written Rust in a while. I mean, I wrote some yesterday, but you know, like me actually remembering how this works. Do I still have to put the type again here, even though like we already know what the type is? Or can I just go right to destructuring? Let's just don't think. Yeah, I know, right? Let's just do this and we'll do to do something and we'll just let the compiler tell us what's wrong with everything we're doing. I don't care about this as much right now. Ha, I did a closure comment syntax. Love it. To do something else. There we go. Really, really good. Okay. Now we should just have one syntax error in our whole thing. And expected pattern. Okay. So this is not a valid pattern. So do I guess I have to do the whole like expr binary malarkey here? Just seems dumb. Nope. Don't worry. I'll wait until I actually, oh yeah, use of undeclared type bin op. That's definitely true. I already knew that part. Okay. I think that's where it came from. Missing field attributes. Oh, I just forgot to do the whole this thing. Okay. That's a lot happier. Okay. Right? Just panic everything. It's fair. Okay, why do you hate this? Expected unit struct, unit variant, or unit constant, found tuple variant, bin op add. Okay. Use the tuple variant pattern syntax instead. Oh, right. Because it takes a thing. And I just have to pretend that I know that, but I don't actually care about it. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I know this is non-exhaustive. And this is where we can say, let's try that again. Nope. It's this one. Isn't there a not implemented macro in Rust? Am I wrong about that? What is it? I swear it is unimplemented. Yeah. I think it's this one. I mean, I know you used to do is not implemented before, but you know. But yeah. We'll just pretend I can do all this. Is not implemented expert. Okay. We're so freaking good at this. Okay. So that is that. It builds, so we did something. And now that we actually have this expert binary with left, right, and op, now we have to like actually make it into something, right? So this is where I think, if we want to bring it into an OCaml, right? If we want to bring it into an OCaml, I think this is going to be our type, is an OCaml expression, maybe. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Of course, I think you did one right, because then you have your OCaml literal type. Let me just think about this. I don't know if we really need to have like OCaml binary expression versus OCaml expression. I guess we do. Oh, right. We already do. It's right effing here. I'm just dumb. Okay. Good to know. Okay. So we'll just make this binary. We'll pretend we need this box since somebody else thought we did. And we're going to say OCaml binary expression, which is probably expr. It is. Okay. It's expr. Yeah, that's fair. No, it's a good idea. I kind of just forgot that the type already exists. So it's just me. It's just me. We're good. We're good. But we need left and right to be an OCaml expression. Okay. So this makes complete sense. This should be option OCaml binary expression. And maybe. Yeah, I think this is good. And then here we're going to do the box on unary was to prevent recursive calls. Okay. And since this has to return this, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Let's just try to finish one thing. Let's try to finish one thing, especially since I have to go in like 10 minutes. And we know how to do this part because we know that we're going to say sum, and we know that we're going to say OCaml binary expression, and then we know that it's going to be plus. Look at this. We're so good at this. And then we can just simply say Rust expr to OCaml expr for left. And we're going to do the same thing for right. Rust expr to OCaml expr right. Now let's at least put this on a new line so we don't hate ourselves completely. We can get rid of our to do because we to done it. And then we'll see why Rust Analyzer hates us still. Expected enum OCaml expr. Found enum option OCaml expr. Okay, interesting. So let me think about this. So that's giving us options. Obviously, if those were nuns, that would suck, right? That would be sad. It would be sad if this was nuns. I guess the thing is, outside of this, okay, we could do it this way to start with. And we could, since we know all of our binaries have lefts and rights, we could go this way if we wanted to, right? We could say something like let left equals Rust expr to OCaml expr.left. And then we could do the same thing for right. And I meant to do a little s, whoops. We'll get there. We're going to do a little s/left/right/g. Okay. And we have these options, right? And then we could do just like a little thing here where instead of this, we actually just say left, right, and expr.op. Okay. And then of course we have to change this a little bit. Where this just becomes this. I would probably just go with R and L at this point because this is going to get all over the place. I don't mind single variable names here, but of course that's just, it's really just up to how people like it. And we, of course, we have to change this to a tuple match. Okay, so now we have LR and bin op add. We don't actually care what the value is. Why not match op? Because I actually want to match on, oh, right. For this reason right here. Because if there's not a sum L and a sum R, then Togglebit, you had me so good because I read the message before I read the username and I was just like, oh my god, did somebody really come in here and ask that question? Oh my god. Okay. You totally got me. Oh gosh, that's funny. I got for sure. Yeah. Hey man, how's it going? I'm actually just about to wrap up, but yeah, we're working on this Rust to OCaml thing today. That glitchbyte actually started out, and it's pretty cool. So, seeing if I can it's using the send crate, and we're seeing if I can get a little binary expression out of this deal. There's something that it hates, which is fine. Yeah, I already know what it hates. Okay, So then here I can actually, nope, that's not what I wanted. What I wanted was to go here and then just to delete the rest of this, because I should be able to just say left is L and right is R, right? And then I can say sum, all that stuff. Why are you giving me red squiggly still? I'm not liking it. Expected and expr found box expr global. Okay, right. Let me think about this. Yeah, I just need a little and, right? Even though it's I was thinking maybe I don't need that because of the boxing, but that makes sense. I still have to make sure that it knows I actually just want a reference to that inner value that I'm passing in. Okay, Rust Analyzer got rid of your squigglies. Let's see what happens. Damn it. Okay, could not compile Rust to OCaml. And that's because, what did I do? Pattern OCaml expr binary not covered. Where are we at? On 50. Oh, because we didn't do the next part. That makes sense. Okay, so this gives us possibly the next step. Okay, so then let's go to line 50. And right. Binary. And we have an OCaml binary expression. I don't know if this is actually going to work, but we could pretend that it does. It doesn't. And it doesn't work. Why? Okay, so I have OCaml binary expression. OCaml unary operator must already have a display implementation. That's probably what it is. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. This is easy enough. We can copy this real quick. Might help if I actually did. And for now, we can do. Okay, this is actually annoying. Yeah, exactly. So for now, we can just do a plus. Left, right. And this will probably be wrong, but this will be a good thing I could try to fix later. And you like this? You guys like this? Pico OSS. Okay. And then this is just going to be right. F. It's so perfect, right? And we just need a string that gets added to there. And then all we have to do is say left. I could have just put left and right directly in there. We could do that. Left, right. I could do that. I think this would work. Did I mess up something? Oh gosh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got it. And this just has to actually have this, I guess. Kind of hate that. I guess you can also say self plus, since I'm in the impl block for OCaml binary expr. But I guess that's what you have above, and that's, I think it's more expressive anyway. Okay, let's see what happens. So good at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. So good at this. Okay. Let's see. Do we still have do we still have it's probably gonna crash, but I'm just pretending. All right, we have pub const num ua equals 1 plus 2. All right, this is a really dumb program, but we'll just pretend it's fine. And we'll see what happens when we run this. And even if it doesn't work, I still have to go. Yes, something else. Yes. Okay. Something else is not yet implemented. What is that something else? What did I do? That's all right. I didn't use a function. I have a binary expression. I see that. I see literal expressions. I see, okay. What is the something else at? 172? Oh, fuck. I forgot. I forgot to uncomment this. This is all perfect. It's just that I forgot to uncomment it. I'm sure it's absolutely amazing. Then expr to OCaml expr. Okay. So I don't need all of this. I actually just want the expr itself. And okay, you still hate me? Why do you oh, I'm missing a parens. Classic Lisp dev, missing a parens. Oh, because that returns an option. It returns an option. We know how to fix that. We just unwrap it, right? Dot okay, or does that work? No, I thought that would work. Oh, Rust bin expression to expression. That looks fine. Oh, yeah, duh. It's already an effing option. Oh my gosh. Big Rick coming in with a big W. It's already, oh, but it's not the option I want. It's an OCaml binary expression, but I need it to be an OCaml expr. And that's because I actually just want to do a little map then. And I just want to say, let's map this. And if it exists, if this little BE exists, we're going to wrap it in the OCaml expr binary BE. And then, no, you still hate me? I really do need to go. Oh, it's supposed to be a box. Box new. I don't know if we really need the box here, but we'll just go with it. Boom. So back. All right. Cargo. Oh yeah, I can just do a cargo run. Let's just do a cargo run. We're gonna live dangerously. Freaking genius. Unbelievable. All right, there you go, guys. That's for plus. Hey, binary expressions. Done. All right, not really. We did plus. That's still pretty cool though. No, this is a very cool glitch. Very, very cool. This would be like just an easy thing. Just, I mean, not that it's easy. Like there's a lot of work to be done for this to actually work, right? But it's just like, it's nice that you could once, like now that I understand how the code works, how it's all put together, like adding all the variants here, that's kind of the hard part. If you're like new to Rust or OCaml or whatever, you could, I think this is a great thing that you can contribute to, because there's a lot of patterns that you can just kind of like match and work through. You learn about ASTs, all that kind of stuff. It's awesome. Very cool. I really do need to go. So bye YouTube. Go check out Glitch and all the stuff that he does. This is neat.